Sim news time is here. It's Monday, October 20th. We got a bunch of fun stuff to talk about today. Recently in the fact sheet videos, I've seen a couple of you guys asking of why I've not done a full equipment list for the Highlands fishing expansion yet. And there's actually a really easy explanation for that. There is no equipment list yet. Of course, we've got fact sheets, we've got, other things where we've seen different pieces of equipment that are coming with it that we've talked about, but no full list yet. We are only 2 weeks away from the DLC releasing. That's going to be 2 weeks tomorrow. So I would expect probably next Friday we'll see a full list, but at that point, it'll be too late because previews will be out. This isn't new though, as with most DLCs, they release their full equipment list as soon as the DLC is announced, or maybe there's one or two pieces of equipment hiding. For the expansions, they usually wait. So for this one thing, it's pretty normal. Now let's jump over to modern news. We're going to talk about Classic American Icons modding and their Series 4 Big Buds pack. We got some pretty epic screenshots for everything, and he also says that they should be sent off for testing by the beginning of this week. It's currently Monday, so they got a couple days. We did see some of the models, 6 of them as a matter of fact. We have 370, 400, 440, 450, 500, and 740. Of course, in addition to multiple wheels and tires, liveries, and more. Once those are finished up, we've got some more really cool stuff coming. They are going to begin work on a custom Big Bud pack, including Welker's Big Brute and the KTTA 700, which is the new one they just did. We're also going to be getting the Williams family custom 440 and the Big Bud Custom Series 3 950 500. Big boy. Tell you what, Classic American Icons are just killing it right now with all the Big Bud mods. Bring it on. Next up, Ralston Mods says their JCB Fastrac 3000 series has officially been uploaded to the mod hub for testing. This was as of about midday yesterday, and yeah, it'll be for all platforms. Ross also gave me a surprise and sent over the mod to show you guys ahead of its release. I'll try and get a video out for that either today or tomorrow, depending on if mods release today or not. Next, let's talk about Gamer Designs, who's been made aware of an issue on their 669 chipper after the recent patch, which is causing problems with the wheel section on the mod. He is going to be fixing this up and sending in an update to Giants as soon as he gets it fixed, and this will be probably a hot fix. While he's at it, he's also been working on a few other small tweaks and improvements to make the mod even better. It's just like, what we would get a normal update. If you got anything else that you guys found, you can let them know, link below. Next, let's talk about JHHG, who released a massive list of all of the mods that they have currently finished up, with 21 mods, 19 of which are all platforms, 7 collaborations, and they've got 10 other collaborations with real brands, and 6 more already in testing. But that's not all, because they also teased some upcoming mods. So on this screen, we get to see 2 more coming. We've got the Mega Light 3 Tipper and the Mega Timber Long Trailer. Now, both of them are actually showing like different things at the bottom. They look like they've got a star rating, but they're not out yet, so I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. And we've also got this screenshot, which shows off the Ken & Fab Stalk Roller and Big Burn, which I've already got mod previews of. And in addition to that, we have the John Deere 8R 2022 series and the John Deere DB120. Now, all of these, again, showing those, looks like there's ratings and stuff under them, under the coming soon, but I imagine they just copy and pasted that whole section and then slapped on the logo from there. These are also on the collaboration page as well, so I'm not quite sure if these are collaborations or not. Guess we'll just have to wait and see when they're finally here. Man, I can't wait for that DB120. Next up, we got some news from Agritono on their Lizard Trold Quad, which they say has already been sent off for testing, and then they say, so they decided to model and add another optional tire that we requested. It seems like those are out of order, so I think they modeled the new tire and then submitted it. Gotta love Portuguese translations to English. This is a pretty cool mod and showing some really nice updates from the Farming Simulator 22 version that we got, and you'll be able to go crazy with it or keep it nice and simple. Agritono also plans on bringing us some new information about upcoming projects soon, so make sure you guys are subscribed, that way you don't miss it. A couple things from BB Mods today. First up, their AgriFlex self-propelled Baler update is getting full AI support. Now, we already knew about this, but still pretty cool. We haven't talked about it in a while, so might be fun to let you guys know again. He does say that getting the AI to fully work has been a little tricky, probably trickier than he was expecting. However, he's got it working. All that's left to do now is add some smaller details, and it should be sent into testing, he says, by Monday. Now, this update was actually posted on Saturday, so Monday's today. hopefully soon, fingers crossed. Additionally, his image contest is still going on through Sunday, October 26th at 11:59 Eastern. That is this coming Sunday. Winners will get Highland Fishing expansion, G-Portal server credits, and more. And it's to celebrate 1 million downloads on the mod hub from BB Mods. If you guys want to see anything more about this, you can check out BB Mods on Facebook for more information. Moving along, we got BC Baler Farms, who's got an update on their itch page to their bulk truck bed pack. This is going to be update 0.9.1. Couple things done with this one. They've got tweaks and improvements to some of the beds that were already there, and he's added the 2 pup frames. Additionally, he's started work on the last bed of the pack, which will be a 24-foot load line box. These are going to have some new additions to the pack, and he's probably going to go back and redo the 20-foot box to add them to that one as well. As for the Phiber dash trailer, an update is already in the works. He's added a hook lift to the flatbed for hook lift support, of course, so it looks a little bit more, well, right on European maps. If you guys want to use it like that, US is fine as well. He's lowered the soluble fertilizer price to give more of a benefit to mixing over buying it. And if you're having any other issues, you can let him know. The update will be submitted in a few weeks, so still got plenty of time. HR4's got a new low loader, their Fliegl SDS Deeploader. It'll be available in a 2 or 3 axle version with full color choice, or you can go with the firefighter version as well to match some of their trucks. The ramps can be controlled directly from the outside of the ramp. I think that means they can be controlled outside the vehicle. That's kind of cool. Also, they can be controlled by IC if you are on PC, which is very, very cool. The trailers are already with Giants awaiting testing, so may have to wait a little while for them, but that is all right. Plenty of colors, as you can see through these screenshots. They've done a great job matching them with some of the other stuff that we've got, and I don't believe we're getting auto load with these. It doesn't seem like we would, but hey, you never know. For those of you waiting on custom modding's John Deere Baler to be released on FS22, well, the wait is over. The John Deere 561R Premium Round Baler and the A520R Accumulator, which they announced a while ago for FS22, then released it on 25, well, is now released on 22 as well. It is a third-party mod technically, so it's not on the official in-game mod up. However, it is on a free download link on their Patreon. So you can find it there, and we'll be honest, it's probably on third-party sites by now as well, because it's just a Google Drive at the end of the day. And for anybody asking, no, this will not be coming to console on FS22. Couple more things to go. We're going to start with Icus Fan Modding and their Big Modern House. He does say small steps in the works at the big modern house. Quite a few details have been added, and this is the first time that we get to see inside, which is great news. We've got kind of a Romeo Juliet balcony up top. Really cool interior space with different textures and different materials being used, like wood, you've got wallpaper, plaster, marble. It's a really cool setup, even for the bathroom. And of course, we got a garage. I mean, it's an Icus mod. Of course we got a garage. It does look like Icus is expecting the small Barndominium to be released today. So, hey, that's pretty cool. If it's not today, it should be in the next couple days or so. After that, is working on plans of a big Barndominium, and then more after that. So, plenty to go on in the world of Icus. And lastly today, Black Sheep Modding have posted a new video of the Pichonnière Valley showing off autumn silage on a foggy morning. It does get a little bit less dense in the fog throughout the video. However, it is very, very foggy. The density is just insane. I don't know if I've ever seen a map that has quite that much. They've definitely worked on that a little bit. There's also lots of detail around, from road signs, trees, and bushes. Everything's kind of in its place. It is quite a dense map, not only in fog, but also in foliage. There's plenty of things around and plenty of details around every single corner. There's lots to keep you guys busy as far as visual goes. As far as visual goes, that didn't make any sense. Nonetheless, we also get to see around one of the farmyards, just kind of shortly. It's got cows on it where we're dumping out silage. And believe it or not, this is actually their first map for Farming Simulator 25. Previous games include Oldstream Farm, Campaign of France, Valley of the Old Farm, and Alex Produce Center Farm, to name a couple, with variations of a few of those throughout the years. there's a good chance that you have played on a black sheep modding map before and may not have even known it. But get hype, we got another one coming. Or you can get unhyped because it's the end of the video and maybe you wanted more, but I have no more today, so come back on Wednesday for more information about Farm Sim News stuff. Don't know where that voice came from. If you guys want to see anything more about these mods or anything else we talked about today, links to everything can be found in the description. Remember, there are no release dates for mods, so no one knows when anything's going to be released. If you like this video, you can check out the Farm Sim News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed. If you're new and joined the DjGoHam fam, double check those notifications. That way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have a great day. Happy Monday to you. We will see you later. Peace. Is it bad if I bought a bunch of Halloween candy already, but like ate most of it? I know Halloween's not for another 10 days, but I got hungry? Is that a valid excuse? I don't think so.